standing still, had the whole world at our feet, watching seasons change. Our roads were lined with adventure, mountains in the way couldn't keep us from the sea. Here we stand, open arms. This is home where we are, ever strong in the world that we made. I still hear you in the breeze, see your shadows in the trees, holding on, memories never change.
Welcome to the Tech Wrap Up. Also, Elon Musk has bought Twitter. You'll also have more topics. Welcome to the Tech Wrap Up. It is nice to have you with us. Now it's random jibber jabber. So, if you see the iMac behind me, the optical drive is still broken. Maybe you can get a better view from this camera. But yeah, and we've got the new internet system up here, so we're live, and it is actually working this time. Do you have anything to say first? Yep, which is going to be super cool. Get subscribed for that on YouTube, because I'm going to be making a video about that. And also, we're a bit late, but about a month ago it was Windows 3.1's 30th birthday, so we're going to be doing some stuff with that as well. That'll be on Monday. So, yeah, should we get into the tech news? And now we've got a cool new stinger, which looks cool. Okay, for the first time ever. Okay. Right. It's time for the tech news. If I just load it up. I'll get my stream manager over here. The internet's working perfectly now. It was awful last week. Nothing was working. Okay. Elon Musk has sold $8.5 billion worth of Tesla shares. Tesla chief executive Elon Musk has sold roughly $8.5 billion worth of shares in the electric car maker, just days after he agreed to buy Twitter. The sale has led to speculation that it will help finance his planned $44 billion buyout of the social media platform. Twitter's board agreed on Monday to accept a takeover from Mr. Musk. Shares in Tesla fell sharply earlier this week, amid speculation that Mr. Musk would sell part of his stake in the car maker to fund the deal. He tweeted on Thursday that he had no plans to sell any more of his shares in the electric car maker. Filings to the US Securities and Exchange Commission showed that Mr. Musk sold a total of 9.6 million Tesla shares this week. The multi-billionaire still owns more than 15% of the company. The move marked his first sale of Tesla shares since he offloaded $16.4 billion worth of stock in November and December last year. I think we covered that on the Tech Wrap-Up. That came after he asked his nearly 89 million Twitter followers whether he should sell 10% of his stake in the electric car maker. Tesla shares have fallen by around 20% since Mr. Musk revealed earlier this month that he had bought a 9.2% stake in Twitter. I think that's pretty much it for that topic. Let's head over to Fust with the next topic.
Its slowest revenue growth in a decade.
Just
The
a
number of
second.
daily active.
I've realised that people haven't been able to hear you up until now, but let's just continue on.
Okay,
Big oopsie.
recapping, Facebook stopped losing users as 2022 got underway, even as its owner reported its slowest revenue growth in a decade. Alright, here's the article. The number of daily active Facebook users grew to 1.96 billion in the first 3 months of the year, parent company Meta reported on Wednesday. That marked a turnaround last year, where the social media network reported a decline in users for the first time. The drop wiped billions from the firm's market value. Since executives disclosed the fall in February, the firm's share price has nearly halved, but shares jumped 19% after hours trade on Wednesday. More people use our services today than before, and I'm proud of how our products are serving people around the world, said Meta boss Mark Zuckerberg, aka Lizard Man, who founded Facebook in 2004. But Meta, which also owns Instagram and WhatsApp, still reported its slowest revenue growth in at least a decade. Revenues in the first 3 months of the year were up just 7% compared to 2021, hitting 27.9 billion. Analysts say businesses are pulling back on advertising as they grapple with rising costs and economic uncertainty stemming in part from Ukraine. And while Google and Facebook have been the go-to websites for online ad dollars, they're facing more competition in newer platforms such as TikTok. Draw users and online shopping giant Amazon get into the business. Google owner Alphabet earlier this week said advertising revenue the first 3 months of the year rose 22%, more slowly than analysts had expected, while the smaller Snap also warned of troubles. Mr. Zuckerberg said the firm was investing in its video reels to compete with TikTok and expected ad sales to catch up. But Meta is also grappling new privacy rules from Apple, which make it much more difficult to target adverts. The company has said the changes cost 10 billion in lost sales this year. The company said its expected revenue in the coming months is 28 billion to 30 billion, below analyst estimates. Meta said this reflected factors including the war in Ukraine, the potential impact of regularity, changes in Europe. In March, Russia banned Facebook and Instagram, and it's like crackdown of independent media following the invasion of Ukraine. And Mr. Zuckerberg had said that the firm will invest heavily in artificial intelligence and virtual reality, the so-called metaverse, for its next growth phase. But that is costing it dearly for now. Overall, Meta's profits in the quarter were 7.46 billion, more than analysts had expected, but still 20% down year on year. And that's the article.
Okay. That was the tech news. Let's get into our first topic. Elon Musk has bought Twitter. The deal actually went through, which some people are quite surprised about. If I just adjust the camera. Some people were quite surprised about it, like, an example is Linus Sebastian from Linus Tech Tips. He made a YouTube short discussing how surprised he was. So yeah, it cost him $44 billion US. And so there's some things that you could do, which is bring back banned accounts. And there's eyes on Donald Trump's old account. I hope they don't bring that one back. And they might change their paid service, Twitter Blue, and they'd lower its cost and get rid of adverts.
I mean, in this article, it's kind of saying how Elon Musk is a complete free speech advocate. So
Yep.
Some people are saying that maybe it's a bad thing that he's a free speech, fully free speech, because some things have to actually be moderated and some
Yes.
content, but it just depends what their moderation rules are, because I feel like the problem with Twitter right now is that they're moderating things they shouldn't be moderating, but with Elon Musk's Twitter, I feel like he won't be moderating the things he needs to moderate as well. So it'll just be the same problem, but a different way.
The opposite problem.
No, it's the same problem. They're not moderating, properly. It's just they've done it in different ways.
Yep.
That makes sense.
So yeah, he might also introduce an edit button, because he asked his followers in a Twitter poll. Of course he'd use Twitter for that. It would be funny if he used Facebook for something like that.
No one above the age of no one under the age of 40 uses Facebook. Quote me on that. Do you use Facebook?
Nope.
Good.
Neither do I use Twitter, to be honest. Although
I sometimes use Twitter.
Although I might get Twitter for Computer Crunch. Comment down below or say in the chat that if you want us to get a Twitter account for Computer Crunch. Anyway, so yeah, it could have some good things happen, it could have some bad things happen. So yeah, have you got anything else to say first?
No.
Okay, should we head over to our next topic?
Next topic. Amazon has posted a loss after decline in shoppers. I didn't learn about this. I haven't been looking at the news a lot, but
that's why you need the tech wrap up.
Yeah. This just
and
aligns
Crunch
me with the
News.
news.
The news section is, if I just say this, the news section is now going to be uploaded onto the Crunch News channel, and we're also going to be trying to output our clips now onto our clips channel. Yeah. If you want just clips of this and you don't want to watch the whole thing because you can't commit the time to it, you can just watch segments of the tech wrap up. But anyway, let's head back to the topic.
So basically what I'm reading from this article, the war, obviously everyone knows about the war.
Other than the people in Russia,
pandemic.
of course.
Yeah. the stopping of the pandemic, how the pandemic ended, online shopping because people can shop in person now, which also decreased the use of Amazon. So it's like a variety of factors. Online shopping's become less popular. Uh, the
And
business itself,
people want to actually shop in person because they're sick
yeah, and
of being stuck inside.
the business itself has reached kind of a peak as well. Like, there's only a certain amount of people shopping online now, and I think they've reached around about the peak. They can obviously still grow. There's still some like room for growth in the business, but I'd say it's reached its peak of like the pandemic growth. Now it needs to do some other things as well.
Yep. So yeah, Jeff Bezos is going to be sad and crying himself to sleep. Well, he probably isn't, but he won't be very happy.
He's crying himself to sleep on a bit of money.
It's probably made out of gold. Wouldn't be too comfortable though. Unless you had like a mattress on it.
If you lie down on gold, like, you know how bendy gold is? You'd bend the gold.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything else in this topic.
No. Next one.
Okay, let's head over to our next topic. DJI has paused operations in Russia and Ukraine.
DJI. Yeah. Oh, Chinese drone.
So they're the largest drone maker in the world, and they don't want like Russia being able to like fly drones into like Ukraine airspace, for probably obvious reasons.
Of course.
And I think they've cut it to both Russia and Ukraine so that the Russian troops that are in Ukraine can't just go to the drone store and pick up one. Yeah.
Alright. I don't have much to say about it. It's like, less drone warfare. It's kind of cool.
It's basically self-explanatory, the title.
Yeah. Now it is time for our break. Have a Kit Kat. Wait.
Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. I don't care if we get copyright striked, although we probably won't. From saying
Hashtag Kit Kat, sponsor us, please.
Yes, please. We do need a sponsor. so that we can actually do stuff. Like build gaming PCs anyway. On to the break. Welcome back.
We are back, and our next topic is Bitcoin is now an official currency in Central African Republic. Valida can now use Bitcoin. Central African Republic is one of the world's poorest countries, but is rich in diamonds, gold, and uranium.
So in some ways they're
the-
not poor.
Yeah. The initials for Central African Republic, CAR. So CAR,
Brum brum.
is gonna adopt Bitcoin as an official currency, and you can use it like buying everything and stuff, and you won't be like, you'll be able to like, I don't know, like you could walk up to someone and say, "I'll pay you in Bitcoin." You won't be like questions about what you're doing.
But can you pay them in half bitcoins or points of a bitcoin?
Yeah, of course. Bitcoin comes in points.
The point of bitcoin.
Yeah, like, oh no, blew up the farm.
Is that one of the first countries that has adopted cryptocurrency as their currency? Or one
El
of their
Salvador.
currencies?
El Salvador did first.
We might have actually covered it, but I've just forgotten. Anyway, is that it?
I think that's it for this topic.
Let's head on to our next one. We have to get through this quickly. CNN Plus has been discontinued after only a month. What a waste of money.
God.
They spent millions
Wait,
of dollars
CNN
on
Plus.
it. CNN
CNN Plus.
Yeah.
What is it for? What
It was
been
a
doing
news streaming service.
No. Idiots.
Anyway, so lots of people actually left their jobs to do this. Like, left their perfectly stable jobs. And now they're just gonna be kicked out. Which is just wrong. So
Yeah, that's
they had like 10,000 subscribers or something for the service, which is not very much. And the CNN Plus employees have been given 90 days to secure a job in other parts of the company. But that's just awful.
So scummy.
Imagine being in a job for only a month and then you get kicked out because the company decides, oh, we're not going to do this anymore. It was a big mistake. It was a waste of money. That would be a pretty awful experience. I bet CNN's getting sued. Yeah. CNN's owned by Discovery, and they have lots of streaming services as well. Discovery Plus, HBO Plus, and I guess CNN Plus.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, I guess CNN Plus was just forgotten about, I guess.
Alright, well, I gotta go.
Okay, well, see you next week. Hopefully.
Yeah, boss leave.
Yep. See you later.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Have a nice stream.
Yep. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, so CNN Plus basically just failed. It's not very good for the people that just left their jobs, only for a month later for them to not have a job because the company... Yeah, it's really awful. Anyway, let's head on to our final topic. Apple has reported the best March quarter ever with new records for iPhone and Mac. If I just load this up here. It's not particularly fast internet up here, but it's usable. We're able to stream on it reliably without it just cutting out like it did last week. And I had Fost in the studio, which was pretty cool. We had a good time. He was the camera person for filming the video where I kind of broke that optical drive. In fact, this is probably a better view. Anyway, the iPad sales are slightly down compared to a year ago, though. So Apple's services have grown to a new high of 825 million subscribers. It's creeping closer to a billion. And there's a lot of delays though, but yeah. Of them, so they've had $97.3 billion in revenue. That's a lot. Yeah, so they're doing well. Meanwhile, CNN Plus is not doing so well. Yeah, but I think that's pretty much it. Is there anything else? Anyone in the chat want to say anything? So yeah, this is our new set. It's a new home. You might see the window over there changing a little bit because it's getting an upgrade. But yeah, our internet's working. We'll have more videos on the proxy soon, and the iMac G3, fixing it, and of course Windows 3.1, which will be coming out on Monday. So, thanks for watching. This is available on YouTube and Twitch. Remember to like, share this video with your friends, follow us on Twitch, and subscribe to us. Also, check out our Minecraft server at provider-chat.craft.playit.gg. It is right down there. Anyway, see you next week. I might not see you because I've got to be in a show, but hopefully Fost can host it by himself. I will write the script though. So see ya, I guess. Bye. Was there just an earthquake? Okay, anyway, that window's wobbling around. Anyway, bye-bye.